And this is how I'm being looked after. Now just check this out. This is a beautiful Trini breakfast, lovingly prepared by that beautiful and generous lady there, who we shall know as Taste of Trini's mum. It's from the banana family. You picked it from your own garden, yeah?
Yep, from the back here.
From the back. We've been looking at those in previous videos, but we've kind of skirted around them. How wonderful. And it's more of a starchy component though, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not a sweet banana, it's a staple, it's a more starchy component. And then there's some cooked up sausage that's been chunkied up in that inimitable Trinidad way. Some fantastic eggs look like they've been cooked in butter. Some sada roti. Bake. Oh, sorry, that's bake.
What you call pot bake and make it in a pot.
Pot bake made in a pot. What, like in a Dutch oven pot? Oh, okay, yeah. So it takes the shape of the bottom of the pan. Oh, magic. And this is a fried rice, yeah?
No, saltfish.
What? Sorry, I'm not looking at it right. Get close up. This is fish. I'll tell you, you don't have to... If you've never had saltfish before, you've got to do it. Saltfish or bacalao, whatever they call it where you come from, make sure you have some. It's superb. And I just know that's been chunkied up in that inimitable Trinidad way. It's not chunky. Why has that been done?
Boil and just mix with onions, peppers and sweet peppers and stuff.
Boiled, mixed up with it. Oh, right.
Yeah.
See, I'm getting it all wrong this morning. I got my head on back to front. It's because I have to leave this wonderful island today. That's it.
Boil.
So when you see I'm being looked after like that, this is how you know I'm making friends for life in Trinidad. And I'm going to take a bit of Trinidad away with me in my belly and a lot of it away in my heart. I'm going to try and film this, but I won't be able to give you the flavour, I'm afraid. You're just going to have to come to Trinidad and try it yourself. Let me show you this. I'm eating Trini style. Oh, where am I? There we go. And I got this pot baked roti and some sausage. And I'm going to try some of that now. Try some of that with some saltfish rather. I'm going to have to cut you loose, guys. I'm having a private moment here. Albatross, stormy petrel on a stick, ocelots noses.
We didn't see that.
Oil bird, wow. Looks like oil. Wow. Tarantula. Okay. Fer de lance. Red-tailed squirrel. Wow. Oh, colonial style with the high ceilings. Ship the heat away. Oh, bird. Hiya. Hi there. That's it. Nice smiley face. That's what we need. Oh, hummingbirds. Awesome. Oh, wasps on it as well.
It's wasp season.
And they attract the hummingbirds, or do the hummingbirds?
The wasps are wrong. There's a lot of wasps this time of year.
Yeah.
Lots of wasps. Wasp season.
Wasps.
Or jet, you say?
What?
Jet.
Jap.
Yeah, we call them jet.
Yeah.
What's this wasp?
Oh, they're lovely. Look at that. That's incredible to me. Is the brown one and the black bird the same species? On this feeder. So that the female being the brown one, yeah?
Yes.
That's the female. The one we saw earlier was the male. I could reach out and touch that little bird right now. That is beautiful. Apparently it's wasp season, so the wasps are all around these little wasps. Oh. Come on, beautiful. Oh, you're so gorgeous. Oh. Hello. You're frightened of me, I wouldn't you? Come on. Hello. Exquisite little green one there. Oh, let's get on you. Pretty. I've no idea what all these species are, but they're so lovely. Oh, look. The whole family of them. These little wasps are all fascinating. They're not the stinging type. We think they're the ones that lay their eggs inside fruit, and then as they mature they burrow out. You bite in and you see a grub, or if you're lucky you bite in and you see half a grub. Hello. Oh. It's preening. Oh, it's so hard to hold steady. Oh, you're gorgeous. Super. This is an agouti. He's found himself a nice morsel to eat and he's going to run off. He's going to hide under there, look.
Like a human hand.
He's hiding in the shade under that tree, right there. Right there. I'm fending off wasps as I look at him. Hello, mister. He's flapping his ears for the insects and gobbling up that piece of pineapple. Oh yeah, little one on there. Come on, Pete. Oh, every time I get in focus, he's gone. There he is.
No, that's a green one.
Still beautiful.
He's a baby.
Look at it. Come on. Oh, he's gone. I get in focus and he's gone. They wait till you take your camera away and then they come and attack.
He's gone.
He's gone. See, by the time you get your camera up, it's too late. Those green ones are they're like fighters. They're real fast. The sweet nectar they put to attract the hummingbirds must be...
Blue on his back.
Oh. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
There he is, on the feeder.
There you go. Oh, just got there. He's gone off now. He's had his snackette at the... You dig into that. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Nice fruit. That's the female of the blackbirds, the local blackbird species. Lovely. The ants and other insects making a meal of it. And it seems the wasps rather like the watermelon. They're all over it. These are some of the more gorgeous bird varieties in Trinidad. When you get right on top of the feeders, you can see their little tongues lancing into the nectar inside the feeders. The same nectar that really attracts all the wasps and other insects. Oh, he's so beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. He clutches onto this stem, sneaks in to steal a feed. Well, I don't suppose it's stealing if it's freely given. Ah, that was very special. And his name is called Purple Honey Creeper.
Oh, sorry.
And he's really exquisite. He's lovely to watch in the wild. We've also seen that little fella. Don't know who he is, but he's beautiful. You should just be able to see the nutmegs hanging as fruit from the tree. We've found a germinating nutmeg. What alerted me to it was the presence of this mace on the floor, but that's what mace looks like. It dries to a sort of yellowy brown, but that's what it looks like in its raw form. There's another one somewhere around here. There you go, mace, and that's actually a plum there, but that one is a plum. But the nutmeg as we get it in the UK, it will come out of this pod and you have to break the outer shell to get to the actual nutmeg inside. It's got a hard outer shell, and that's how I prefer to buy nutmeg if I can find it that way, because it keeps for years. So I always prefer to buy whole spices, and nature provides a nice primary container, well, secondary container for it once it comes out the seed pod.
So that's the breadfruit. We're gonna eat that later today for lunch. We're making oil down.
Oil down, I love oil down. We're having a Trini oil down.
Yep. So you see the leaves are similar to that of the shashine leaves.
Yeah.
So you have to look at it. Well, most people know to tell the difference by the leaves. I don't.
That's lovely.
You can clearly see from the fruit it's the breadfruit.
It's definitely a breadfruit, yeah. And this is what the story of Mutiny and the Bounty was all about. They were trying to they were seeing about the viability of transplanting breadfruit across the ocean to the other side and growing it there as a crop. And of course, the tragedies happened, and if it wasn't for an amazing feat of seamanship, Captain Bligh would have never appeared back. But I think he was very unfairly treated by the British press, probably because of Christian's political connections in the UK. Lovely, absolutely beautiful.
Where?
And the air around here is really fresh and feels like air conditioned. It's beautiful, lovely, with these overhang of these incredible architectural plants. Wonderful. Oh, what a place. Trinidad, I'm going to miss you. Till next time. Rather dramatic sweep of bamboo there. It's like it's matured. It's gone yellow. Amazing. Some kind of grass, eh? Oh, a find. So what kind of crab's that?
Mountain crab.
A mountain crab. Not the one we was eating.
No.
Not a mangrove crab.
The one we were eating was mangrove crab.
But it is a land crab.
Yeah.
And these are live crab. I see. Awesome.
He's crying. Put him back.
It's amazing. Is it good? Is it good eating? Yeah.
This crab apparently tastes sweeter than the mangrove
Sweet,
crab.
yeah?
Yeah.
All right. He's utterly gorgeous. Nice. Nice. Go nice in a curry, yeah?
Yeah.
It looks like this one's going to get away with it though, yeah? Reminds me of the song "Everything Is Beautiful," because everything I look at is beautiful. Enchanting place, Trinidad. Utterly enchanting. So, as again, so that's datura, right?
This is datura tree.
Yeah.
So when you grind up the flower,
Yeah.
it can actually get you high like marijuana.
Ah, right. It's also we know datura as a drug in the UK.
Yeah.
I think they use it in sometimes to do with pregnancy and childbirth.
Yeah,
it
look at the
rings a bell.
flower.
It's rather gorgeous. It looks a
Yeah.
bit like a lily. And we have a hedge plant in Britain with a flower very similar to that, but only much smaller.
Right.
And it's but
this
it's
is
not
the-
the same plant.
This
so-
is the first time I'm seeing the tree get this big. Usually I see them like a short plant.
Yeah, but it's probably because of the verdant
Yeah.
conditions here, and the abundance of water here, I would think as well. But it really, that's datura, boys and girls. Datura. Fascinating. So that one can get you high as a kite and as dead as a dodo as well. This is the purpose of this little walk up the hill. We're coming to Clearwater Pool, and we're heading on down to it down there. I'm going to have to stop filming to take the railing. It looks like there's a little changing room here just for the privacy of the guests, and you'll see why as we come round the corner. How about that? How about that? Clearwater spring water. Isn't that just perfect? There's a deep pool, bathing pool here. Earlier I told the family there was no cold water anywhere in Trinidad, but I think they're going to prove me wrong here, because that's running fresh. And there's a little runoff sluice here that sort of, I imagine, is what helps keep the pool welled up. And that runs on down hill in a very dramatic fashion and in an exquisitely beautiful fashion. I can't tell you, the atmosphere in this place is just utterly wonderful. There's a little concrete ledge there for the bathers. And there's a whole poster full of rules there. And there's a bit of footage here for any of the geologists among you, because there's a rather interesting array of different stone here, including a marble, igneous and sedimentary rock, all in together. What a fabulous place. What's it like? Cold?
Cold. Put your feet in it. It's colder than coral.
That is Great Britain cold, that is. Okay, so publicly I eat my words. There is cold water in Trinidad. And there it is.
Feet, put your feet there.
Awesome. That's just a little force to the side of the other one, and the main force being there. Not the biggest of areas, but I'm sure it's a wonderful relief on a hot day for the bathers. You get it? I'm hoping I captured footage there of that beautiful butterfly, but the butterflies in Trinidad seem to move at the speed of light. That really is quite cool water. We just missed a little frog. What colour was he?
Brown and green.
Brown and green. He had him cooked in his hands, but he was a slippery little sucker and got away. Never mind. You win some, you lose some, eh? But we captured all this beauty, so a little frog will have to remain a memory. Okay. Did you get him?
Yeah.
Recording. All right. Oh wow! A little. What's that? A little crab.
Probably the same kind. Yeah,
it's probably the same mountain crab, only a baby. Okay. Well, I'll let you live to grow. I know some countries they put him straight into a soup.
Yeah. It grows the same way as cucumber.
Another Christophine plantation area.
Yeah.
It's a plant probably from the same group of plants as cucumber. It's a gourd of some sort. Some kind of orange, yeah?
Yeah.
Citrus. Do you know what type now?
No, I wouldn't know, because sometimes they mix them.
Yeah.
They draft them.
Yeah, right. Could be a hybrid, yeah?
Yeah, because it's a tall tree. Usually the trees aren't this tall, but then again it could be.
It is an unusually round fruit though, isn't it? It's really global. Globus, rather.
Smell the leaf.
Oh, right, really nice.
Yeah. Flower.
What flower?
Like a marigold, a type of marigold.
Ah.
We usually see the yellow ones growing wildly.
Well, I use marigold leaves for calendula, which is a healing property.
This is Exora.
Oh, that is so pretty.
We use this for hedges.
Ah, you can see why. Like a little starburst of beauty. Hello, beauty. You're difficult to chase around. Look at him. Oh, you are gorgeous. Come on, show him off.
Yeah.
Show him off.
This is the marigold. And this is the open one.
Open. Yeah.
So this is like the pink one we just saw.
That's so lovely. Yeah. Nice. Another Trinidad surprise. Look at the pink on that. Now there's a colour scheme, guys, boys and girls. Think about that as a colour scheme. And how about that one? Incredible. I'll be thinking of these colour schemes on some of my future websites, I think. Somebody just handed me a plate of delicious food. This is how the Trinis picnic, by the way. They just bring a meal along with them. And this is some lovely rice, some kind of pilau with what looks like some pork and some macaroni pie, which is delicious. It's a bit like macaroni cheese, only it's nice and set, and it's really delicious. So you'll have to forgive me, but I'm going to tuck into that right now. Oh, they're lovely. In flight, they're rather spectacular as well. Oh, they've just turned up like a whole family of them for a visit. A bit like us then, yeah? Where you guys from?
Newcastle.
You're from Newcastle? The land of the Stottykiek.
Yes.
Greg's, yeah. Brits abroad. I tell you what, they do grand pies here. Have you had their shrimp pies?
No.
Get a street food here is just outrageous.
132.
Really. The shrimp pies are my new love. They're my new best mate. He's the iguana, I think. Magnificent creature. Got his eye on me though. He probably thinks I want to make dinner of him. No, fella, you're too lovely for that. What did you say he was?
A golden tego.
A golden tego. Handsome lizard, isn't it? Lovely,
Very
fascinating. Thanks. That's the coffee tree. Lovely. This bush, blood bush, for eczema and rash.
What is the name?
St. John bush or blood bush? Turns red in the water, yeah? Wow. Is that just the natural plant extract that's red? Yeah. Yeah. Little beetle. I think that one's Ringo. And the existing names. Pelargonium. Lovely. This behemoth is an ant's nest, and they do nothing by half in Trinidad, and ant's nests are no exception to that rule. Apparently this is about 9 years old.
One queen, right? And she's so ugly in the nest. She can live up to 30 years.
30 years.
Whereas the male will only last 1 to 2 weeks for one purpose.
Alright, sounds like an idea.
Okay, so the leaf that they cut and
Ow.
take back to the nest, it's not
Get
for
off
the
me,
to
little
feed on.
son.
But 30 feet underground, there is a fungus garden. So these ants are like farmers.
Hideous.
Trees, So they feed on the fungus. They do not feed on the leaves. Right? The leaves feed on the fungus. And so the ants and the fungus has a symbiotic relationship.
Oh my.
So without the ants, there'll be no fungus, and without the fungus, there'll be no ants.
So you see, you don't have to torch the thing, you just kill the fungus. Not impressed with that. Oh no! Like neither one of the comments are impressive.
It's a kill. We don't kill anything.
No, definitely not. That's
No.
Mango tree, 99 years old.
So we take a good look at that mango tree. We have a lot of things going on there.
Yeah.
We have this bromelias here, epiphyte, this longus here, and of course the green light is my pointer. Right. And then we have this vine light tree there. Question to you all. Which one do you want to take this parasitic? Which one?
They kind of mixing. That's one of
the epiphyte?
yeah, that's the parasitic one.
That epiphyte. This in here? No. This?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many of these?
Yeah, those things.
The green one, yeah?
So how many
The
of
plant.
the green one there?
Yeah, I do.
Let's get a hand raised. Yeah, going. Let's do it now.
One is
Okay. How many of you said termites?
Termite.
Termite?
Yeah, that's termite.
Termites will eat the dead wood.
How many of you?
Termites eat the dead wood, right?
No, they eat any wood.
They eat any wood. Oh, okay.
yeah, but then that's
Then they're the... All right.
Or is it divine light tree there?
Golden-headed mannequin neck. Let's hope we see one. This is the bird that does the sideways shuffle when he's in the amorous mood. And if he does it the best, better than all the other birds, he's the one that gets to procreate. Where is he? He's gone.
Incense?
Incense.
Incense sticks?
No, what the Hindus and them used to smoke all the place and stuff.
Well, yeah, the incense sticks, yeah.
Like the Loban.
Yeah, and Rastas use this one.
This smells a bit like.
oh, they make this. They use this to make loban.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Hot lips Houlihan. You can see why it's called hot lips. Looks like Mick Jagger.
Some of my guys eat termites. I have never eaten termites.
Snake vine. See why it's called a snake vine. It meanders its way up.
What's this one?
Wow. Oh. This scene, people trekking through the jungle, is a bit Edgar Rice Burroughs, I know, but it'll do. That sign used to say Bois Toucan. Toucan tree, I suppose. Toucan wood. Just film the general area and sort of get there. I'm hoping I've caught it, but I can't see. That's it, the bearded bellbird. If we've been lucky enough to see it. Just looking at it, it looks as if it could be similar to the cuckoo or one of those birds. Looks
In my backyard.
That's wild bandania growing right there.
Yeah.
Lovely. That's the Trini bay leaf. Comes off that tree there. It's clearly a laurel of some kind, but it isn't the bay the culinary bay that I know, but it's got a wonderful, astringent smell, reminiscent of many spices in the same way a bay leaf has. That one there, right there, you see is thyme, Thymus vulgaris, basically a very wild version of thyme. And right next to it, down there, is that beautiful little butterfly. How about that? That's a bit of luck. Lovely. Just had this Trinidad cherry handed to me. The structure inside, to all intents and purposes, it looks like a cherry, but it doesn't look a lot like a British cherry. And it has several of these pips in it. I must say that the taste is rather cherry-like. It's a fantastic flavour. That's juicy. That cherry was awesome. The taste was, how do I explain it? It's much more juicier. It's not as fleshy as a British cherry, but really juicy. And I think we want to see him before he decides to take off. He's getting himself a nice taste of nectar, and occasionally gives us a glimpse of that beautiful colour scheme he has. He's gorgeous. Oh. Tropical butterflies. They're huge and they move at a heck of a speed.